Hello everybody and welcome to Fleet Plays Rule the Waves 3. Yes, that's right. We are back once again. I hope you're all having a good time. I hope you're all ready. And I hope you're all looking forward to things. I will be watching the stream on my app, so I will not need to actually keep an eye on things. And without further ado, let me unmute the display capture. And let us get down to business. So, when last we left off, we had literally just entered a war with the United Kingdom. I think we... Oh my. Hype train incoming. Timu has once again sent things into orbit. With 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you, Timu. Once again, just, thank you very, very much. Just fantastic. Just oh, that's right. I ended up clobbering. Yes, I remember there was a few battles that we did fight. But yes, hello, everybody. Welcome, all 3 of you who have come down. So, without further ado, let's review the situation as things currently stand. Ironically enough, the Confederacy has a much larger naval budget than the British, and we're in a much better position to capitalise on that. We have the 2 largest and most powerful aircraft carriers in the world less than a month away from commissioning. The first batch of war emergency destroyers are on the slips, and we'll have 2 additional cruisers, our most powerful ever, in less than half a year. We're building 2 additional extremely fast battle cruisers. And they're less than 2 years away from completion, and the powerful 20-inch armed battleship, Franklin Buchanan, the second 20-inch battleship the Confederacy has built, is 20 months away from commissioning. The Confederacy has the largest submarine fleet on the planet, by a considerable metric, and we actually have more light cruisers than the British do. And that's just including our active vessels. Our carriers are better. Our light carriers are better. Our destroyers are, on average, better. And we have new tranches coming in all the time. Hello, Poseidon. Hello, Timu. Level 2 hype train. Let's see if we can hype it up even more. We shall see. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Spray needs to be on convoy defense. With her aircraft, she'll actually be very good at that. Right. All of the battle divisions actually have battleships in them now. The old Stephen Mallory class are the last ships with 14-inch guns in the Confederate fleet. But they're still capable of service and are still capable of 24 knots despite their age. The follow-ons to them were the Stonewall Jacksons, basically the same ships again, but with 8 16-inch guns. A minor redesign happened, which led to the Braxton Bragg class, which were basically the same ships prioritizing long-range fire, trading belt armor for deck armor. They are the weakest of the mainline battleships, because the other ones are 24 knots, they're slightly slower than they should be. Then we have the battleship Texas, which basically scales up the Braxton Bragg design to 18-inch guns, and thickens the armor to match. And finally, flagship of the Confederate Navy, the battleship Missouri. 8 20-inch guns in 2 quadruple turrets. The battle cruisers, the 2 old Sumters, for decades the only battle cruisers in the Confederate fleet, I'll get to you in a minute, Timu, I've seen it, are raiding in the Caribbean. It's all they're really good for now, and they will be retired following the war, as their replacements, the Red River class, enter the fleet. Chickamauga was for many years the only other Confederate battlecruiser, and she was the first of the 30-knot Confederate battlecruisers. Basically, a Braxton Bragg that trades 16-inch guns for 14-inch guns, and then uses that extra weight to gain 5 knots of speed. The battlecruiser secession completely flipped the Confederate battlecruiser paradigm on its head. Heavily armed, carrying 8 18-inch guns, and with a speed of 30 knots. She is one of the two most powerful battle cruisers on the planet. The other is her sister, half-sister, Bonnie Blue, which has 9 18-inch guns. These two battle cruisers are faster, more heavily armed, more heavily armoured than anything the Royal Navy possesses. And in the politest possible sense, we have equality in modern battle cruisers. I don't like the Royal Navy's chances. What they do have is a large core of armoured cruisers, but politely, I have spares. The Red Rivers are basically purpose-built for chewing through armoured cruisers. And they'll do it with contemptuous ease. Right, let's get on with the war, shall we? Action with light forces. Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh wow, they're outnumbered. What are we sending in? Light forces. That'll be yeah, three of our most modern destroyers. The enemy is supposed to have a light carrier. Are you being serious? I mean, that's one way to do it, I suppose. That's really a bit of an unfair advantage, but okay. Oh, radar contact. Okay. Drop me down to normal and let's maneuver in. I'm going to assume the British ships probably have radar. In fact, it'd be very weird if they did not have radar. Oh, things are about to hit the toffee cake. Oh, that was a short-range knife fight, but then again, destroyer actions always are. It's all about nailing one ship and then hitting it with gunfire till it succumbs. Oh, I think we just did. Oh no, never mind, it's not dead yet. It will be in a second, though. Once we identify it as a destroyer, the 4-inch guns open up. There we go. That'll nail that ship to the mast fairly effectively. I mean, it's a destroyer that's taken a torpedo hit. Even in the 40s, that's pretty much game over. Ah, yeah, team, in regards to Railroader, yeah, there will definitely be Railroader tomorrow. The reason last week was obviously unique circumstances regarding Drac doing Drac things. As Drac do what he do when he do it. Are the British coming back for more? I don't know. They seem to be. Not entirely sure. At least we got radar. It actually made that night action fairly easy to follow and understand. And of course the Caribbean is flooded with... they got one of our destroyers as well. This is why we have tranches of war emergency builds, folks. This is exactly the... You can join, Timu. I mean, you could join any time you liked. The server's not closed off to anybody. There we go, dropping back down to cruising speed. Oh, I think... the British do not have an airfield on Jamaica. Okay, that's going to be interesting. I basically need to... Yeah. Oh, I sank 2 British destroyers. Cool! There we go. Sharpsburg and Chancellorsville. That's very good indeed. We've had 3 more destroyers just finished working up, which is even better. Our destroyers have sunk another... Our submarines have sunk a destroyer. Our commerce raiding battle cruisers have sunk a enemy merchant, even though for some reason the enemy sub... Well, then again, the enemy subs are operating on a much wider field than ours are. The T-41 design is being... T-43s are an even closer knit class of destroyers. They're even cheaper to try and save as much weight as we can. Do we have local superiority? in the Caribbean. We still do. Okay, right. In that case, then, excuse me, Jamaica. Yeah, you. Oh, I'm already preparing to invade Jamaica. Neat. Okay, so, how are the airfields at Miami? Oh, 60 aircraft. Do we have them filled out? We do not. Well, we're going to do that right now. Hang on. There we go. Yep, let's fill those air bases out right now. There we go. Then there's Sharpsburg and Chancellorville having their air wings bulked out. Beautiful. Fantastic. That means the air wings will work up with them. What I am gonna do though, yeah, we could probably do with another airbase at Cienfuegos and one at Port-au-Prince, just to really try and cover the Caribbean with aircraft. We've got we don't have air bases in we do not have air bases in any of our possessions. And I'm also going to build, especially because it's the Caribbean, I'm going to build motor torpedo boat squadrons basically everywhere, because those could come in very, very handy during battles. Retreat into the motor torpedo boats and have the disposable floating bags of torpedoes launch on the incoming assets. And then, in essence, watch the fireworks. There we go. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Confederate Falkland Islands as well. I mean, it's the only territory in the South Atlantic. But sure. Right, what's next? Right, if this doesn't draw the Royal Navy out to a decisive action, nothing will. This is my chance to absolutely obliterate the Royal Navy. I've got the ships, I've got the men, I've got the carriers. Now is the time to absolutely, utterly obliterate the enemy. I don't even have all of my battleships, and the only battleships I have are some of the older ones. Ugh. Well, I've got all of my modern battle cruisers, so that should help with that. Of course you can join Timu. Let's see. 2 people watching. That is a shame. Well, this should be fairly straightforward. We know where our objective is. We know what we're doing. Okay, so let's set up the actual air. So, yeah. So let me just draw the distance in a bit. I'm going to go for a heavy cap. There we go. And there are the battle cruisers. So we'll keep the battleships with the convoy. Yeah, let's launch some search float planes. See, just get as much air in the air as possible. See what we can find. Because we don't have as many modern battleships as I would like. We've only got the Juddah Benjamins. That's not really ideal. We've got all of the Confederacy's modern battle cruisers, but, well... Well, here comes trouble. What have we got? That will probably be British armoured cruisers trying to break through. The convoy speed of advance is about 10 knots, so I'll set the battleships to also do about 10 knots to keep pace with the convoy. Well, here come the British. It's a lovely clear day. Right. Open up. Oh, the poor old Canberra just took... Oh, she just took an 18-inch hit to the face. Okay, what have we got? Okay, carriers, carriers. Show me carriers. The only force I see with carriers is over here. Have our aircraft passed it? They have. Right. Okay. Yeah, scramble... Yes, scramble me a... Yeah, scramble me a strike package. Your objective is the carriers. Coordinate the strike and go for there. Yes, please. Right, first carrier div is the light carriers. Which is fine. They only carry torpedo bombers, but that's fine. It's not really a problem. Again, though for these guys I'm going to send them over here just in case the carriers are there. And we do also have Carrier Division 9, which is the one-off Rapananok. She was built to replace well, basically she was built to replace a lost carrier that was lost. I think it was lost in the war with the French we had. It was a short, sharp conflict. Oh, oh my god, I think we might have just obliterated that British armoured cruiser squadron with a series of incredibly short, sharp... I mean... Okay, we have a much better... Yep, we have a much better idea on where the enemy carriers are. They're roughly there somewhere. I mean, if I could write off 3 British armoured cruisers, then we still win. And that, I would expect, are the British battle cruisers. They're not even armoured to resist 18-inch guns. If they are the Furious class, it's not the Furious class. It's not. Ah, I was wondering if the Royal Oaks were going to rear their ugly head. Or more accurately, Royal Oak herself was going to rear her ugly head. And she has. Yeah. Ah, Poseidon has subscribed. Hey! What has he said? Can we make a... I'd like to... Yes, I would like to see the chat message, please. Show me the chat message. Oy. Sometimes Twitch on... Can we make an armed merchant cruiser to commemorate 2 months? I mean, we can do. I don't really need them in the war I'm currently fighting, but I suppose I can do. Okay. Yeah. Bring the battleships back so that they're between the convoy and the action. Oh, Session, are you okay? Oh, fire control damaged. That's annoying. It's alright. She's built to resist 18-inch shell fire. She's fine. Come on, crack out those salvos, lads. Right, where are the... Right, flotilla attack. Those British battleships are charging a little bit too aggressively for my liking. I mean, their cruisers are suffering for it. Okay, oh, enemy... Oh boy. Yep, oh boy. Oh no, Gaines. Oh no, Gaines. She's been hit by a 1,000-pound bomb. Superstructure. She's on fire. She is a heavily armoured carrier. Like, let's not forget that. The Oak Groves were built as armoured carriers for precisely this reason. Well, our aircraft are bombing things. The enemy are really starting to hammer at our carriers now. Yeah. Okay, we have put some hits into the... Ooh, Royal Oak just took a 1-2-3 punch from the battle cruiser Bonnie Blue. She just cracked off an 18-inch salvo and just scored 2 hits. That's got to leave a mark. That is absolutely going to leave a mark. Yep, Timu, I do need a second screen, but, well, that's been obvious for ages. But one does not simply just acquire a second screen. Okay, that's forced the enemy battleships, well, the enemy battleships to veer off into a range where I'm actually happy with them. Okay, our carriers have seemingly found something. Yeah, I think we just found their... Yep, we found their carriers. Yeah, we definitely just found their carriers, I think. They're trying to get to our merchants, which is not ideal. I think the enemy is only deployed. I think the enemy deployed armored cruisers and their 25-knot battle line to try and stop this invasion. And then I rocked up with battle cruisers and went, yeah, so how's that working out for you? Answer: it is not working out well for them. Okay, so it seems like... How is Oak Grove doing? Is she alright? Oh, wow, she just literally... No, sorry, not Oak Grove. It's the other one. The other carrier. Not Oak Grove. I want to see the other carrier in the force. Oh, Gainesmill is on fire. Oh, dear. Yeah, alright, lads. Lads, I need you to slow down. I need you to slow down and concentrate on fighting the fire, please. Please concentrate on fighting the fire, because if you do not concentrate on fighting the fire, I won't have a carrier left. I would very much like it if I had a carrier left. Enemy ship unsighted is hit by a torpedo. Good! Oh, Gainesmill. Oak Grove. Oh! It's alright. Come on, 18-inch. Come on, my 18-inch battle cruisers. That's it. There you go. Yes. I think one of our destroyers just got annihilated by a... looks like one of the Revenge class is slowing down. 18-inch shellfire must have crippled it. The British are really fighting to prevent the invasion of Jamaica. Can we get another strike up? We absolutely can. Right. Okie dokie. Where was the most up-to-date report on enemy carrier dispositions? Still there-ish. Right, off you go. First carrier division. Yeah, Oak Grove is, I think, out of it because she suffered a bit of a battering. But we can still work up a pretty decent strike. Yeah, poor old, not Oak Grove, sorry, poor old Gainesmill is out of it because she's suffered a bit of a... Yeah, she's on fire. You can't conduct flight operations from a carrier that is on fire, apparently. I have complete and total control of this. Whoa! Hello! What just happened there? Oh, Red River, you just took a big old hit, didn't you? Yeah, she just took a 14-inch shell to the feed water tanks. Oh, poor girl. Down to 21 knots. Right, yep. Okay, Red River, you've done what you need to do. Off you go. Off to the nearest friendly base. Go on. The other battle cruisers will cover your escape. Okay. Yes, what's the latest reports on enemy carriers? We've got a fresh report saying that the carriers are more in this direction. Okay. Okay, apparently our aircraft are dropping on an enemy carrier. Where is this happening? 4 torpedo bombers. Is that them? That's 5. Where are there 4 torpedo bombers then? 3. 4 torpedo bombers from Richmond have bombed... Wait just a minute. 6 torpedo bombers. 1 reconnaissance aircraft. Where are there 4 torpedo bombers? Gotta be somewhere. Either way, where's the latest report? The light carrier there. Light carrier there. Light carrier there. Seems like the enemy did just bring light carriers. Enemy ship unsighted is hit by a torpedo. Well, that is unfortunate for the unsighted vessel. Right, let's circle back and see if we can't nail that enemy revenge class. May as well take a pass at the other battleships while we're at it. Oh, she is trying to limp away. I thought she was. Oh, we can't have that. And at this point, any attempt on the convoy will be basically blocked by the 2 Judah Benjamin class battleships that have basically been sitting on convoy escort duty to prevent exactly that occasion happening. If our battle cruisers can do this to the enemy battle line, and that's not even the best of our battle cruisers. We have the 20-inch armed Confederate battleships didn't even get a chance to show what they were made of in this action. That 1,000-pound bomb hit just set a fire that basically caused the loss of one of the Confederacy's carriers. That is really annoying. It's fine though, as long as we... Okay, yeah, so the enemy are actually going to make a move on the... I mean, they'd have to be very silly to try and make a move. No, but they are trying. Well, our aircraft have definitely found something. Whether it's the enemy carriers, I don't know. But dive bombers and torpedo bombers are engaging something. What exactly? I haven't the foggiest. And we did lose a carrier for this, but then again, it was a very, very desperate action. Yep. Recover your float planes, guys. You're allowed to. Are you guys still capable of 30 knots? Nope, 28 is what you're doing. That's fine. You can maintain it. That's fine. You're allowed to. Alright, off we go. Let's go back up and let's help our battleships actually get into a slugging match. With British battleships that are, well, not superior to them, but a little bit more modern. The Judah Benjamins are fairly tanky ships, but they have been a little bit battered by air attack. But they do still have their 14-inch guns, so they will be able to do things. And, of course, they all have all of the destroyers attached to them, which I can now release for a flotilla attack to drive off the enemy battle line. And, of course, our 2 battle cruisers are now winging their way northwards. I'll keep my carriers heading westwards during the night. Enemy ship unsighted is hit by a torpedo. Very nice. And then what I'll do is I'll position my 2 battle cruisers with the guns that they do have to cut off the enemy battleship's retreat. And our battleships will then turn to screen our convoy of troops carrying Marines. Yeah, you really do not want to be here right now. I should have turned... Yeah, try and cut inside them if you can. Because Because they do seem to still, despite everything, be trying to break through to the convoy. I mean, the battlecruiser Chickamauga is sticking quite close to it. But she can't fight 2 battleships solo. It's just not viable. Oh, that's going to be a bit of a stinger. Yeah, the British seem determined to push this into a night action. Yeah, Timu... Oh. Pump the brakes a little, they aren't motivated enough. There was a mid-air collision in front of an airshow. Okay, Timu, that happened. But... that's not really relevant right now. Like, put it in the... I'm not really... We don't want to have a discussion, you know... Like, don't post links to, you know, newspapers and such, if you can avoid it, please. Especially not to the Sun, of all things. Trust that tabloid about as far as I can throw it. Right, now will the British please leave our ships alone? Right. So, oh, they're trying to come. They are trying to come round to the north. They are desperately trying to break through. Well, understandably so. They don't want Jamaica to fall. Well, we are driving them into the arms of the S-35. Oh, that's not where I want to be. Those are British destroyers. Really. It's fine. She's got decent torpedo defense, but they're gonna have to slow down. Oh, well, Stephen Mallory's alright. She's also got decent torpedo defense, and they're nowhere near maximum speed she can do while torpedoed. J.P. Benjamin's been suffering from problems for a while now. They are the oldest ships in the fleet. There hasn't really been anything to replace them, though. There will be. I'm going to design the Confederacy's first proper fast battleship soon. Oh, for God's sake, are they coming round again? Please tell me they are not coming round again. I really do not want to see it. Yeah, keep the battle cruisers at cruising speed, but we'll leave the battleships at yeah, so our carriers are moving into position where they can launch an airstrike on the landing beaches. I'm just trying to make sure that the enemy is in fact moving away, and they are. Good. Right, okay. Yep, the enemy does seem in fact to now be moving away. Good. Very good. Right. Excellent. Now let's get a move on. There we go. That's it. Keep it moving, boys. Keep it moving. Ah! The enemy land features. basically nothing left to do but just to sit there and shell the ever-living monkeys out of them. With what 18-inch shells remain in the ship's batteries. That is definitely the landing area, and now we have to shell it. Come on. You're a battery of land-based artillery. I don't care how many hits you score on me. You're not going to do any meaningful damage. Yeah, they're just... It's 4-inch. It's not... gonna be... To be fair, the Stephen Mallory's have been saving their entire holds of 14-inch shells. Basically this entire purpose. Well, that got rid of that. Okay, we can't fire on something we can't engage. And none of our ships can see it. Oh, never mind. Now they can. Get clear of the area, please, if we can. Oh, they're not, are they? No, it's not. It's one of ours. Yeah, the enemy does, in fact, have shore batteries it can use. And is desperately trying to use. Okay, we have spotted... We did just spot for a brief second the coastal battery there. Okay, I think we're about to get a sighting report. Got it. Engage that coastal battery. Come on, guys. Dial in the target. Don't just... Come on. It's there! Shoot it! Okay, fine. Retire to offshore. We can't engage it until dawn. Fine, that's the way it's got to be. That's the way it's got to be. And bring our carriers back east. How far away is dawn anyway? Oh my god, it's so far away. All I can do is sit there and wait for dawn and have my capital ships in a screen around the merchants. We need 14-inch casemates. No. That is a massively bad idea. And a shocking waste of money. Sighting range is abysmally low. Hang on a second, folks. My phone is actually running out of charge. So I'm going to have to go back to the old method quickly. Because I don't have my phone charger on me. It's in the house and I can't exactly get up to go get it. So we'll have to go back to the old-fashioned way. Let me just... No. There we go. And then get rid of that. The more money you mace, the more money they will give you. Trust me, it will work. Been there, done that, tried that. They just take money away from me even after they want me to spend it. I'm not kidding. Oh, that is actually a hostile ship coming. Alright. Have they actually come back? Please tell me they have not actually come back. I will be exceptionally annoyed if they have. Right. Assume active combat patrol. Okay, that is definitely not one of ours. That's funny, the radar didn't detect anything, though. Oh, it's a gunboat. Well, that guy's wishing he was literally anywhere else. Yes, please. Okay. Right. Now then. Okay. Ah, excellent. And there we go. Ground strike. Yes, please. And then I'm going to hit whatever shore emplacements there are with a very, very heavy ground strike. And that will hopefully clear the way for our boys to go ashore. At least therein is the theory. All I need now is dawn, and I can shell the ever-living monkey out of that beach. Ah, would you look at that? A mysterious land feature. I wonder what it could be. Right, shell the ever-living monkey out of that coastal battery. I want it destroyed. Right, with that out of the way. Our troops are landing. Gentlemen, we did it. Victory is ours. Our work here is done. What do these reports say? Oh, wait. Confederate... Wait, British carriers? No, that can't be right. I mean... I suppose I can send a strike out to have a look. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I can send a strike out to have a look. I mean, it's probably unlikely they'll find anything, but... I mean, sure, why not? I've got nothing to lose from doing this. But the odds of us actually finding British carriers there... Okay. No, there actually are. The British full-size fleet carriers are actually there. Okay, then. Right. Well, our carriers have avoided all of the torpedoes and are now ready to launch their own counter-strike. Hopefully our aircraft find something. They did. Good. Okay. They engaged an armored cruiser. Can we get another strike going? We can do. We absolutely can do. I absolutely can get another strike in the air. And I am absolutely going to. If I can keep the pressure up, and I absolutely intend to keep the pressure up. Yes, please. Hit them hard, boys. Hit them absolutely, aggressively hard. No, thank you. We don't need the scouts. We know exactly where the enemy are. Yeah, we absolutely know where the enemy's carriers are. Okay, we managed to dive bomb an enemy carrier. Our torpedo aircraft have dropped torpedoes against an enemy carrier. Whether or not they've had any success, I don't know. It was apparently just hostile carriers, right? They didn't have any capital escorts with them. No, apparently not. Okay, can we get another strike up? Yes. Yes, I absolutely can. And this one, I'm gonna escort. And it's gonna carry torpedoes. And it is gonna fall on them like a like a thunderclap out of hell. It might not be as coordinated as I would like, but it's definitely better than nothing. Yes, I will actually adjust the strike. What's the latest info we've got? Yep, they're probably still there somewhere. No. No, just keep the strikes where they are. The enemy's carriers... Oh, please tell me that wasn't the enemy. No, it's not. It's just the destroyer. Okay, brilliant. Fantastic. See if I can close them with my battle cruisers and achieve some damage to them. You never know, you might get lucky. Wait. No way, is that? Oh my goodness, it may actually be. Well... Yeah, so our aircraft may have found the enemy's carriers. And might have... little bit, tiny bit... have clobbered them. Well, we managed to land. And we've delivered a somewhat crippling blow to the enemy. Yep, that's one of Britain's only full-size carriers. They don't have us. They have more of us, but theirs are worse than ours. Well, our full-size ones haven't even worked up yet. This must have been the other tranche of the British carrier fleet. You need battleships and you need carriers. Those cheeky buggers. They actually nailed me with a torpedo. That cheeky, whoever that destroyer captain was. He deserves a medal on that one. I mean, like, good gravy. Like, that guy absolutely deserves a medal. But I am going to get... Enemy ship unsighted is hit by a torpedo, and that Stalker class has nowhere to go. I'm going to close and pound it into scrap with my 14-inch guns and the guns of the destroyers and cruisers that I'm with. Yeah, the 6-inch guns on the cruisers are going to have a field day. Our assets are returning to Santiago. And I am putting down this carrier with gunfire. Wait. A lone British carrier with 2 destroyers being engaged by a pair of fast capital ships of a fascist state. Where have I seen this one before? Hello, Ruinon. Oh. Whoops. I was having too much fun, folks. Yeah, we're back. We're back! And also, behold. Yeah, but you didn't miss too much, just carrier action. But here's the real kicker. I found a British carrier with only a small escort. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, no. What about... No. 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 Oh, no. He sees the light. Oh, boy. Yeah, I know. Look, it's classic fleet things. Until look, if I can figure out a better way to stream Rule the Waves, I will. But until that, every time I do anything on my computer, I need to put the flash up, and then I need to remember to take it down again. But we're back. Yeah, the British do seem to be hitting me with an awful lot of air power. I thought I got most of their carriers. Yeah, the light carriers are proving pretty resilient. Okay, Stalker is not being destroyed yet. She's proving pretty tough to kill. Come on. And she's down. Good. Well, that was a bit weird. We lost 1 carrier. The British lost 1 carrier, 2 light carriers, 1 heavily damaged, 1 lightly damaged. 3 armoured cruisers they lost, 3 destroyers they lost, 1 corvette, 2 land targets, 2 battleships heavily damaged, 1 battleship suffered medium damage. Everyone came away from that engagement battered, but the British lost more ships, and we landed troops in Jamaica. Very nice. Hey, nope. Oh. I do not need a purge in the middle of a war. I'm sorry. I don't need a purge in the middle of the war. Thank you. That is really not something I need. Well, the 18-inch armed battle cruisers certainly proved their worth, that battle. And the battlecruiser Red River proved that their class can actually stand in the line. for the most part, with their contemporaries. The Stephen Mallory's took a bit of a battering, but they're okay otherwise, and I still have 5 battleships to serve. Whereas the British are down a full-size carrier. Admittedly, so are we. But look what I got to replace losses. A pair of the largest aircraft carriers in the fleet. Convoy attack. Battle in support of land combat. The British Navy declines. I am not surprised! More float planes. Okay, British ships are sinking our submarines. Our submarines are sinking British ships. Oh, scuttle due to lack of fuel. She's literally operating in the Caribbean. There could not be more fuel. Send her to the Falklands. It was a one-off. She might drag some British heavy units down after her. Okay, Hampton. She's one of our older cruisers. Hey! Good girl, Hampton. He's annoying. Assault landing craft. Okay, so there we go. Our patrolling ships are thwarting a lot of radar attacks. This is good. First tranche of war emergency destroyers are being built. The long-range submarines and buildings that carry the war to Britain across the high seas are being built. And I will also actually start building a single medium sub every month. Actually, hang on. No. Keep auto-building the coastal. No, keep auto-building the coastal subs, please. But what I will do is every now and then I'll lay down a tranche of probably 2 mediums and a single large every couple of months. Carrier battle. 3 full. Oh, they're in the active fleet now. 3 full-size carriers. Okay. The British Navy declines. I am not surprised. Yes. Okay. Spike up the intelligence activity against the RN. The RN has no replacements incoming. We have another battleship, 2 new battle cruisers, and 2 new light cruisers. Once those light cruisers clear the slips, what I might do is I might create a war emergency build light cruiser that is a 10-gun ship. Problem is, it's not significantly cheaper. If we go down to 8 guns, means I can shave 1,000 tons off the design. Even then, though, it's not really worth it. You're better off building the T-43s instead. Speaking of which, I'll actually lay down the first pair of them now. Action with light forces. Battle in support of land combat. Did they give up yet? Yes, we will send our destroyers into the lion's den, and we will see what happens. Confederate forces fight hard on Jamaica, as they always do. Well, we spotted something. I mean, they're being led in by one of our more modern destroyers. Admittedly, our most powerful ones are the ones with 6.5-inch, but these are still fairly effective ships. Oh, crossfire, that's not what we want. Okay, we separated one. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. We've separated him. Come here, you. Get him. Get him. There we go. We separated one ship. All is well. Oh, here comes trouble. No, not John Jones again. Okay, bring us back down to cruising speed and let's go. Let's go. We're going to Santiago. We're going to Santiago. We're going to let the Confederate Air Force take care of the rest. They have strike aircraft. They can do the work. No, Ruinon, that's not what I mean. It's the fact that... Hey, there we go. British destroyer sunk. We didn't lose a thing. Marvellous. Hey! Our new light cruisers have been commissioned. Enemy submarines sank some of our older ships. Let me put the Lumpkins into the ASW fleet. Along with the Charles Conrads. They're getting a bit old. We can use the trade protection, to be fair. There we go. And then I will lay down the second pair of the T-43s, so they have a pair going. Brilliant. Everything's going reasonably okay. Fleet battle. Oh, is this it? Is this the big one? I think this may actually be the big one. Yep, this is it. This is the British actually committing everything. Yep, this is it. This is the big one. Yeah, this is it. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I don't know why my battle cruisers are not where they should be. Yeah, they are on the other side of the island from where they should be, aim to crank up to full speed and move like the clappers. And our carriers need to book it as fast towards the north as they physically can. Because things are about to get very ugly very, very, very quickly. Bring Missouri around. Ooh, our destroyers just went in and unleashed the torpedoes. Oh my goodness, boys. Well done. That's beautiful. Love to see it. What's the scouting angle? Okay. Bring it in. About so much. Bring it that way by about so much. And you pretty much got it. Also, give me maximum cap now that we have our extremely large carriers. Yeah, things are about to get very, very noisy. I think Missouri just let rip with her, Yep, she did. She just let rip with her massive 20-inch rifles. Oh, that's a Canopus-class battleship. I think they just... I think their battle line just ran straight... They're being hit by a torpedo. Oh my god, that's their... I didn't even realise their... I didn't realise they had a force of armoured cruisers down there. That's annoying. How? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It's fine, she can still make 22 knots. We're alright. Of course. Braxton Bragg, she's... Okay, it's fine. It's fine. She's got 16-inch guns. She's not really... Well, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not too bad. We've still got Hood. We've still got Texas. We've still got Ralph Sames. We've still got Stephen Mallory. Like, we've still got a good number of 16 and 18-inch guns. We are okay. The British have been absolutely battered in that opening engagement. And I'm trying to bring my battle cruisers down on their heads as well. What I don't know is where the enemy's carriers are. They've got to be somewhere. You need to stay outside torpedo range. And make use of those big 20-inch rifles to do what they do best. Hit things very, very, very hard. Rate of fire might not be that good, but oh sweet Mary, does it hurt the enemy. Does it hurt those enemy ships when it hits? Oh, good lord, the enemy know where we are. And I have no sighting reports on their carriers. None. I have no sighting reports at all. What do you mean you've not been flying reconnaissance? Find them! Because currently the boys in the Confederate battle line are doing all the work. I need to know where the enemy's carriers are. If I don't know where their carriers are, I can't engage and destroy them. And I'm going to guesstimate that's the enemy's fast capital ships, isn't it? Yep, that's 2 of the Furious class. Jellicoe in charge? No. Probably not. It's 1941. I'm not very happy with the way this battle's going. The actual battle line part of it is okay, but I am absolutely not happy with the way I have no indication at all where the enemy's carriers are. I've received no reports. Apparently, signals intelligence is saying there's something there. But what it is, I've no idea. I mean, to be blunt, if the British lose their, oh, one of our new carriers! Oh, really? She's taking a torpedo to the engine room? And we have no idea where the enemy carriers are, because apparently our carriers are not launching any scouting aircraft. For reasons I do not understand. Still, I can at least prevent the enemy battle line slipping into safe harbour in the ABC Islands. If I'm careful. And then our battle line coming down from the north. Okay. Apparently, there's some cruisers over there. That still does not tell me where the enemy carriers are. I need to know where the enemy's carrier assets are. If I do not know that, I cannot know where they are. Which I know sounds self-intuitive, but roll with me here. And here come the Furious class again, which means that the Confederate battle cruisers get another chance to have a crack at their opposite numbers. The Missouri can keep working away with those 20-inch rifles at her opposite numbers. Honestly, I'm quite happy to quit the field. I have driven the British off the high seas. Okay, wait. Is that sighting report accurate? It's the only one we've had, so it's the one we're gonna have to take. It's the only sighting report we've got, so it's what we're going to take. Poor old Sharpsburg's a bit battered, but she can still commit a strike to the effort. Yes, please. It'll have to do. Look, it's the only intel report I've had so far of anything to do with the whereabouts of Royal Navy carriers. And I am absolutely getting hounded by Allied aircraft. And I have had no... yes. Any more up-to-date reports than that? Nothing. Okay, well, let's send our... Send our aircraft to the only report we've had of operational British carriers. And we'll see what they can do. Yeah, they're trying to nail Sharpsburg if they can. Don't think they're going to be able to, but they're going to try. I'm not confident on the strike's capability to actually inflict damage. But I want to at least try and have a crack, if I can. There we go. I'm basically trying to break away from combat now. I see nothing to gain by staying here in combat. Especially so near Allied air power. Do you really want to do that? Do you really want to chase the 20-inch armed battleship? Because the 20-inch armed battleship could turn around. You can't even fight my battle cruisers one-to-one, and they have 18-inch guns. Do you really want to fight the ship with the largest guns on the planet? No? No? You don't want to do that? No? You don't want to fight the ship with the biggest naval guns on the planet? You don't want to do that? Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't think they found any carrier. Oh no, I think they found something. Yeah, they found. I think they've engaged the enemy battle cruisers. I don't think they found any carriers. Well, we'll see. Okay, so they found something. I don't know quite what they found, but they definitely found and bombed something. Yeah, so the enemy carriers were the other side of that island. That's fine. We're breaking away anyway. I'm not looking to stick around in this action. I'm not happy with the carrier action did not go my way. It's time to disengage, withdraw, and then hit them again. He who hits first wins. I did not get to hit first. And politely, therefore, withdrawal is by far the better part of valor. Come on. Clifton, what are you doing? Why are you just sat there being shot at? For God's sake. Okay, the Furious just got hit by a torpedo. That is aggressively funny. Which may have just saved the Clifton, actually. Right. Okay, I think... Okay, some torpedo bombers did release some torpedoes. This is good. Right. Okay then, folks. That was the Battle of the ABC Islands, and it was a heck of a running engagement. Oh boy. Oh, why is Braxton Bragg all the way over here? Of course. Don't know why she's steaming all the way over there for reasons I don't fully understand. Right. They're trying to get Sharpsburg again. Wow, Ralph Simons just played torpedo beats there for a second. Like, she really played torpedo beats there. 5 torpedoes fired at her, and she just went, nope, 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 nope. Hello, Leslie. Also, who's Sheep? Is there someone in chat called Sheep I don't know about? can we just break away, please? I just want to break away and end this engagement. Come on. You know, for a carrier that's been ordered to go north, you are distinctly not going north. Oh, for God's sake. You don't have to turn into the wind every time you conduct flight ops, for God's sake. Right. Ah, yes, Stephen Mallory's trying to get into one of our ports in Venezuela for some reason. I don't know, it just... Oh my God, stop! Well, Columbus avoided torpedoes at least, which is something. Not an ideal first outing for our two largest carriers. I'm gonna be honest. Could have gone better. So the war is, well, it's not perfect, but we've definitely given the RN a bloody nose there. Definitely gave better than we took. Although the British absolutely continue to just throw stuff at us. I need more carriers. Well, what I really need is to start building light fleets to replace war losses. There we go. Ah, good. So we lost 5 destroyers. The British lost 1 battleship. 1 battleship heavily damaged, 4 lightly damaged, 4 medium damaged, 1 light damaged. Their battle cruisers took a battering. They also lost a heavy cruiser, 2 light cruisers, and 4 destroyers. That's a win. I fought the Royal Navy on the high seas in its entirety with my entire fleet, and I won. Good. Hey! Beautiful! 18 air victories. Those boys are racking up. Hey! Beautiful. Those boys are racking up the kill counts. Beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. That brings us down to parity in battleships with the RN. My naval budget is the largest on the planet. So what ships did I get? I managed to nail. I nailed a carrier. Yeah, I nailed Stalker. And I nailed a bunch of their AA cruisers as well. And I also think I nailed one of their armored... Yes, I did. I nailed Canberra. Which is good. I'm slowly whittling down the British armored cruisers. They do seem to be building... They are building more, though. It doesn't say what they're building, though. Right, okay. Let me at least lay down 1 Patrick Henry class light fleet carrier, and I'll have her sitting on the stocks ready to go. Because I think she costs about the same... Yeah, just a bit more than Bayou City. She can take Bayou City's place in the build order. Franklin Buchanan will add another 20-inch armed battleship to our fleet. Celebrate with an armed merchant cruiser. I could build an armed merchant cruiser. How much does that cost? That is a Corvette. That is not an armed merchant cruiser. Yeah, that is an armed merchant cruiser. That's what that is. 2,000 tons. Take her in hand. Torpedo tube. Can I give her a float plane? AMCs can carry float planes. Yes, they can. Yes, so that's brilliant. Even better. Problem is it costs an arm and a leg, which I don't have spare right now. Okay, that costs much less. I can do that, yeah. Yeah, I'll build a single armed merchant cruiser, and I'll keep converting old coastal merchant traffic into armed merchant cruisers. So hey, I'm not doing anything else with the merchant ships right now, apart from, you know, invading. Carrier battle. The enemy has moved more like carriers in theatre, and I don't have as... Well, let's see what we get. If it is looking to be a carrier battle... No, I'm sorry, I don't have enough strength. I will actually decline that. Appomattox has found something. Oh, she's an archer. She's one of the more modern of the 1920s era light cruisers. Let's see what she's found. What have you found? What have you found? And we'll also see what the recon aircraft from Puerto Rico turn up. Gotta find something, surely. No, recon aircraft couldn't find a sausage either. Yeah. Neither the aircraft nor the ship could find any hint of the British vessel. There you are! Right. It's a light cruiser, and I know for a fact that British light cruisers do not carry a gun bigger than... Oh, she got away. Which one was it, actually? I could actually have taken that fight. I could have absolutely taken that fight. Ah, that's our long-range submarines. Strange matter that we have radar. Continued operations will secure our total victory. I mean, I'm winning. I am categorically winning. It's not even a contest. I am just winning. Yes! We've seized the Dominican Republic in a blitzkrieg-style attack. Yes! And that means we have more airfields. Which means I can conduct the war even more effectively. And I can also conduct an invasion of the ABC Islands to deny... Oh, wait. How on earth am I blockaded? Oh, a lot of my ships are actually under construction. That's why. I'd wondered. So we should... Oh, yeah, so we're waiting on the rest of the long-range boats to come in. Once they're finished, I can start building more armed merchant cruisers as well. Action with light forces. Okay, we can keep the supply lines to Jamaica open. Shouldn't be that hard. Cuba's right there. Oh, these are some of our new destroyers, Sydney Smiths. They have 2 less guns than the ships that came before them, but they still have the very excellent Confederate 5-inch dual-purpose gun in the twin mount. I am checking chat, by the way, but there's not really anything to respond to. I mean, Poseidon is happy. He's getting his armed merchant cruisers. I don't know why that man wants armed merchant cruisers, but I guess Poseidon gonna do what Poseidon gonna do because Poseidon gonna do it. I guess. Well, I do have some temptation to turn around. No, actually, my destroyers are a kind of vital part of the battle line. So, keeping as much of that strength intact as possible is no bad thing. Hey, we have reached the scenario length. Things are going well. Battle was a draw, but a draw to me is actually a win. 3 submarines, that's our long-range subs coming in. Hey! Regardless of speed, brilliant. So we have improved hull work. Oh. That is annoying. Our subs are starting to drop like flight. Did we build and then lose a bunch of long-range subs? Almost instantly. Yes! Yes, we literally did. Yeah, we literally built a long-range sub and then we lost it. That's brilliant. That's great. A battleship engagement. Braxton Bragg's not going to be ready for a while. She took a bit of a beating, but we will still have the majority of our modern heavy assets, I think. If it is purely a battleship engagement. Which it might be. Oh no, our carriers are here as well. It's just another fleet action. Well, our force does consist of the Judah Benjamin and the battleship Missouri, which is a bit of a weird choice to merge together, but okay. One of the oldest and the newest Confederate battleships, but okay. Right, let me have a look. Scouting. Right. What are we looking at? That, honestly, I am happy with that. Give me a two-phase search. Two-phase search with a heavy cap. That should find them. It would surprise me very much if it did not. And launch all the float plane scouts. I want to know exactly what's going on. Remember, who finds who first absolutely matters. Okay, so there's some destroyers there. Crank up to maximum speed. You crank up to maximum speed as well. So we've got a battleship. Over there. Oh, that's Hood. She's not exactly what I'd call the latest and greatest British battleship, and she's not even a match for, politely, any of our battle cruisers. Let alone the battleships that are about to drop on her forehead with a sledge with the effect of a... Oh! Oh, dearie me! Would you look at that? It's all of the Furious class. They're basically cheap, ineffective copies of Confederate practice. They just aren't a match for the Bonnie Blue. Or Secession. They are a match for Chickamauga, however. She's a generation behind. Although she is still fairly tough, she can't stand toe-to-toe with the Furious class. Okay, apparently we do have reports of carriers now. Okay. So, as per usual, it's really quite simple. We're going to drop a sledgehammer on them. Like we usually do. So find the enemy carriers, which we have now done. And then just drop an absolute sledgehammer on their foreheads. Oh, hang on. Oh, we must be missing the other large Confederate carrier. Because she's, well, not here. How is... Well, how are our ships doing, actually? So the battle's going to depend entirely on how our battle cruisers do. Oh, that's not ideal. Yeah, Chickamauga's taking a bit too much fire. She is not built to take 60... Well, she can just about weather 16-inch shell fire. I mean, the two ships she's with will absolutely flatten a Furious in a straight gunfight. Ah, that is exactly what I wanted. Carriers. That was exactly the information I wanted. The rough location of British carriers, which I now have. However, most importantly, the British battle cruisers have actually made it so that A, their only battleship hood is actually out in the open, and B, in range of a lot of 18-inch guns, she's really not built to resist. And B, honestly, I'm going to have the battleships come in and take over, and my battle cruisers are going to crank up to 30 knots, and we're going to go and see if we can't sink some British carriers with gunfire. Although, to be fair, the battleships have actually drawn more than enough. Oh, please! They focused on Jidda Benjamin, didn't they? Yeah, they absolutely did. Yeah, they put a 1,000-pound bomb in her engine room. Well, looks like Missouri's on her own. Oh, those Hamdens going for our carriers. They are. They must have spotted our carriers. But our strike seems... Oh, no! Hang on. That is really not ideal. Oh, they've caught us as we're unaware. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Yeah, swing Missouri round to the west. I'm gonna need her. Is her turret destroyed? No, it's disabled. Okay, yeah, bring Missouri round to the west. I'm gonna need her to fight the Furious class, because they may be about to do a number on our battle cruisers. Unless our destroyers can do the work. And again, we do have plenty of destroyers. Alright, lads, do the work. Those Furious are coming in with basically no support. Hit them in the face with a sledgehammer. Okay, our carrier aircraft have seemingly found something. Okay, yeah, they found something. As for what they found, I don't know. Guys, you were supposed to go after the enemy carriers. Oh wait, no, there's a medium bombers coming in on the Furious class. Okay, so apparently our aircraft did find and attack a carrier in the last couple of minutes. Which is actually really, really good. Because that tells me those carriers have virtually no escort. Which means... Oh, I think we're going to lose... I think we are going to lose the old Warhorse. Unless she can limp away, which she probably can. Okay, so... no bomb hits on our carriers. And our aircraft absolutely seem to be working over what they think are enemy battle cruisers, but that cannot be. That cannot be the case. That's gotta be. Surely. Can I get another strike up? I think I can. Yeah, I absolutely can. Let me get another strike warmed up. We know the enemy carriers are there. They're there. They're being engaged by our strike packages. So all we have to do is keep hitting them. The more we hit them, the less they will be able to resist us. This is why getting the first... This is why, honestly, Halsey was absolutely right. Hit hard, hit fast, hit often. And in Rule the Waves 2, that matters more than ever. I mean, we aren't even in the missile era when the carrier basically becomes a horrific terror of the high seas. At this point, they can be devastating, but they're not the total sea control assets they would become. Or will become, I should say. What does the chat say? They are glorious if you had them UAD. It would. Timu says, sounds like it was planned ahead. Might be a good dunk. It does. And yep. I need context, people! I need context! Can't leave me with no context! Fleet's gotta have the context! Without context, I am nothing! Oh, come on, we need Missouri to close down the, If Missouri can... Okay, yes, actually, I do want to adjust. What's the latest report we had? That was that. Apparently, carriers moving away towards the west. But we also have a fresh report that says that. I am going to leave that in the center, roughly where they are. Because at that point, they'll have a pretty good chance of actually finding the enemy. The poor old Hood class is just getting pounded by 18-inch shell fire. Like, she is not... Oh, and here comes Missouri with her 20-inch guns to finish the job. Oh my goodness, that sound can only mean one thing. Timu has given 3 more subs, total of 35 now to the channel. My goodness. Yeah, put that Hood class down. I know weather's a little bit off kilter, but I'm sure the rangefinders will be good enough to enable us to... Oh, yeah, oh, my goodness, that's just a 20-inch drive-by. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. That's all she wrote. Good night, Vienna. That is it. That's all you get. And our destroyers just went in to deliver the coup de grace. Yeah, air ops have basically died down. The strike we were expecting to deliver never materialized. Honestly, we've done the job. I've done the job I want to do. I've managed to damage British battle cruisers and sink a British battleship. Well, another one. Which was very much something I absolutely wanted to do. Well, we didn't do too badly there, I think, all told. Hang on, let me just... Nope, to get the carriers heading north, we do not want to be that close to Jamaica when the weather clears. No, we are not catapulting search float planes in this weather. Well, our medium bombers have hit something, which is good. But I'm having my fleet quit the area. With the loss of contact from bad weather, the enemy carriers could be anywhere. And with the loss of... Oh! She took a battering blaster. She took like 5 torpedoes and didn't die. So, God bless the Judah P. Benjamin. We need 90,000-ton battleships. Politely, I don't have 90,000-ton dry docks, and I'm not building one overseas. I already have battleships that are protected against are just about protected against their own guns, and carry 8 20-inch guns. Building a ship twice this size with 16 20-inch guns would almost be too much capability. It'd be too much ship. How did the enemy aircraft know exactly where we were? I thought I was well clear of enemy air operations. Apparently I was not. They are really trying to hit us. They are really, really trying to hit us. Oh, Missouri got hit by a single torpedo. Ah, well, to be blunt, she's exceptionally tough. They really do not want Missouri getting home. They do not like her 20-inch guns. Wait a minute. Reports are telling us that... What the heck is... Enemy carriers off to the east? Really? Oh no, we can't launch a strike now. None of my aircraft are night trained. Oh, poor Chancellorsville. She'll be alright. She'll be alright. She's got good damage control. She's an armoured carrier. She'll be okay. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Oh my lord. Why? Okay. Why wouldn't the reports telling me that torpedo impacts were happening? Thank you. Richmond is hit by a torpedo. Ugh. Yeah, we might be about to lose. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. Oh, they're trying to hit the Oak Grove. Oh, damn it. It's annoying. They really, really do not like... See, this is exactly what I mean. Ah, there we go. We're alright. We made it through the action. We're fine. Everybody into Santiago. Come on. Everybody in. Ah, well. Losing destroyers happens in any war. It's just the way you have to deal with it. We'll need the war emergency builds, of course, but they'll be... Well, first 4 have already been laid down, but we'll need more. There we go. Beautiful. T-33 is on her way home. After rescuing survivors. She's like got so many survivors on. Wait. Oh yeah, we lost an old battleship. The British lost one of their more modern ones. We managed to sink an enemy full-size carrier. 2 of their battlecruisers are exceptionally heavily damaged and will be out of the fight for 4 months. They lost a light cruiser and 2 destroyers and a submarine. So, despite the fact that that seemed a little bit ropey at first, we did achieve a exceptional victory. And we just commissioned a large amount of submarines that are probably on their way to Northern Europe. So the armed merchant cruiser Rock Hill is nearly done. The Red Rivers are nearly a year away. The Franklin Buchanan is 10 months away. Sumter is in the southeast, is in the Falklands. The two Sharpsburgs are both down for the count for a month. And we are hemorrhaging destroyers, actually. In a fairly major way. I actually need... I need to consider an even more drastic war build than this. There we go. James Cook. Class. Just to shave 2 more months off the build time and get more ships with more pew-pew guns and other things into the fleet. Right. Oh! It's Red River, and a trio of destroyers. Can I get another? Is she the only battlecruiser available? She must be. Actually, yeah, I think she is. She's the only battlecruiser available. Attack enemy ships near the objective, please. Oh, it's a convoy attack. And the British have no battlecruisers to oppose Red River. And she was specifically built for this sort of mission. She could do 34 knots. She's absolutely insane. She can oh, it's 3 light cruisers. That's adorable. It's 2 light cruisers that have 5-inch guns. That's actually adorable. 1 second, let me just let Red River just batter her way through them. And close the convoy. I mean, you could try and stop her, but she's actually faster than you. By the time you've repositioned, it's too late. She's already through to the convoy. I mean, good luck, if nothing else. These ships were built to replace the Sumters as the light battle cruisers, which is the role the Sumters had filled since the more modern battle cruisers entered the fleet of the Confederate Navy. And as we are seeing, their ridiculous speed and, frankly, ludicrous fire control for their 9 13-inch guns is proving remarkably effective. With the 2 light cruisers dealt with, Sumter can move on to the... Oh, sorry, Red River can move on to the, well, the meat and potatoes of this whole thing. The utter and complete and total destruction. Wow. Okay. I mean, I guess we are just, you know... Yeah, I mean, I guess the Confederate Air Force has also decided they want to play with the convoy as well. Can't say I blame them. I mean, it'd be very silly not to, given... Oh, hit by a torpedo again. Never mind, he says, never mind. She's still got enough speed to do her job. Okay, never mind. She's taken another torpedo hit. That's fine. She can still do what she needs to do. She's got destroyers to keep the enemy destroyers off her back while she does the job she needs to do. That British destroyer just tried to ram us, which is a bit weird, but okay. Well, here come here come yet more aircraft to bomb yet more things. Red River's now going to sink the rest of the convoy's merchants. And the enemy destroyers are being hit by... well... yeah. This is not a good thing for the enemy to actually have to deal with. That's an entire convoy, and basically all of its escorts pretty much destroyed for no loss. Yes, you've damaged one of the Confederacy's battle cruisers, but the whole point of the design was to be resistant to things like light cruisers, armoured cruisers, destroyers, torpedoes. And look at her, she's still doing 20 knots. She's still running around hysterically after having taken 2 torpedo hits, and she's laughing at you. Russia just colonized the Philippines. He needs to go purge them. 45th. Halfman says 43rd battle in the exact same spot. Yep. You killed another one. Ruinon shall bathe in the blood of her digital enemies. Yes, yes you will, Ruinon. Yes you will. I have no doubt of that fact. What is that? What is that? Oh, it's a Corvette. Hi. Come on. Come on. You have 5-inch secondaries for a reason. Come on. Close her down. Come on. Do a close pass. How have you not hit her yet? Okay, fine. You know what? That ship gets to live for having absolute balls of steel. Just absolute balls of steel. If Jamaica doesn't fall now, I'll be impressed. Oh, well, they heavily damaged her, but they didn't sink her. And she, well, she did work. That's another victory for the Confederacy. Oh, excellent. Fighting continues in Jamaica again. How are we blockaded this time, exactly? Yeah, I guess they get me 6 of those. And then I'll build 4, and then I'll build an extra 4 of the other War Emergency build class destroyers. The better ones. Well, well, the British are building a battle cruiser. Well, building a pair of them now. They still have more light carriers than we do, but in terms of light cruisers, we've just completely overtaken them. We're building to replace war losses. They're not. We have a submarine program to replace war losses. They don't. Although, actually, what I am going to do is I'm going to switch from building a single coastal submarine a month to building a single medium-range submarine a month. And I will lay one down now, actually. There we go. Yeah, so we've got a pair of new destroyers coming in, which I can then replace on the slips with more T-43s, although I'll probably be another set of James Cooks. Just try and get more hulls into the water. Carrier battle. Battle in support of land combat. So it looks to be... I think this is the carrier battle that's actually going to decide. Yep, there are no battleships present. this looks to be the actual carrier battle that's going to decide how this war shakes out. Right. Our battle cruisers are over to the west. Our carriers are here. We need to be... It seems they want us to scout northwards. Okay, I can do that. Yep, launch the float planes. Having float planes to provide extra scouting is no bad thing at all. Right, let's see what we find. Anything? Okay, a report. Carriers. Right, you know what time it is, float, folks. Fleet's gonna drop an atomic, well, not an atomic bomb, but Fleet's gonna drop the sun on them. The sky. Yep, there we go. It's a pity I don't have coordinated strikes in terms of per carrier, which is annoying. What I might be able to do is I might be able to close them down with my battle cruisers. And that was that destroyer contact that they had there was almost certainly a corvette. Halfman says 44 with a face. Okay. I don't quite know what that means, but okay. No, actually. That means that they actually were headed in that direction. I'm going to put you over to the right a little bit. And then you over to the left a little bit. And that should hedge. Also try and get my battle cruisers in for a hit against them as well. I think we've got them before they got us. Which, if everything goes well, they're not going to get us. That is the carrier force. Yep, they've actually found the carrier force. And they're hitting it. Yep, okay, there we go. Yep, we've absolutely found them. Okay, time for another wave. Yep, we know exactly where they are now. Prep another strike wave. We're going in. Yep, get it all ready. Everything we can muster. That is absolutely just all of the enemy carrier force. Send in everything we've got. Oh, come on! And again, Secession is just prone to hitting torpedoes at this point, bless her. Okay, so we're hitting enemy CVLs and CVs. Something just took 3 torpedo hits. Something else just took a torpedo hit. Their aircraft have found us. Our cap is trying to stop them. I'm actually going to up our cap to maximum. Maximum cap. Okay, so our aircraft are now going to hit even more things. Wow, we're just continually hitting those carriers now. Oh my lord, everything is just... Yes, okay, what's the most up-to-date reports you have? Enemy carriers moving away to the north. I'm not surprised, given what's just happened to them. In the politest sense, they just got their teeth kicked in. Well, our cap seems to be doing the work. They are very much shooting down the incomings. And our battle cruisers are steaming north as fast as they can to try and finish off any stragglers. Oh, Oak Grove, do the torpedo beats. She's done the torpedo beats. Okay, friendly aircraft are approaching enemy ships. Oh, that appears to be something. Battle is about to be joined. I suspect that is the sole battle cruiser with the fleet, Furious. If we can batter our way past her, we get to the enemy carriers. Unless that is a very battered Furious. That may be an exceptionally battered Furious. If it is, here's a chance to rub out one of the most persistent annoyances in my side. It is. It is an exceptionally battered Furious. Here is a chance to actually remove one of the biggest annoyances in terms of enemy capital assets from the campaign. I am not going to miss this chance. If we could put her down with gunfire... Oh, poor old Oak Grove took a torpedo hit. Now poor old Furious is suffering from gunfire to the face. Yeah, she is really not. I think... Yep, I think Furious might be dead. Which is good. That means I can go after the enemy carriers while doing a drive-by with the 18-inch guns of my battle cruisers. Well, that's one of the Furious. I wonder which Furious it was I got. Oh, we'll find out soon enough. Oh, boy. Oh, Nelly. That's a lot of enemy. Torpedo craft. Nope. Nope. Okay, so Furious just took 3 torpedo hits. Okay. One Nelly. Wow, the enemy carriers have moved even further north now. Those are the enemy carriers, aren't they? Yep. Well, you know what time it is, folks. It's hit 'em again, Bomber Harris. Well. Is Halsey a Southerner? Does anyone know if Halsey is a Southerner? Because if he is definitely the one commanding this carrier battle, and he's doing the work. The man is absolutely doing the... I'll have to check who is actually in command of the divisions, actually. Yeah, who is actually in command of the carrier force? It doesn't say. Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out after the battle. To break away from those destroyers, I do not want to lose very valuable capital ships to destroyers. When I absolutely... Oh, and here come torpedo aircraft coming in from elsewhere. And my battle cruisers have now forced my way past their heavy screen. And we're now going to close down what I hope will be a force of rather battered and wounded enemy carriers. Enemy carriers proceeding somewhat northward, well then we'll alter our strike attacks. We've hit them. We've done exactly how Fleet likes to do carrier battles. We got the first spotting information, we launched an alpha strike, and we hit them. And we hit them aggressively hard. Just brutalized them. Born in New Jersey. Never mind. Oh, we don't have Halsey. We'll have someone else, I guess. We will find the enemy carriers. Well, judging by the fact that enemy air power has very much waned, I am actually led to believe that the enemy carriers are either dead or rendered in such a state they just cannot conduct flight operations. I don't know for certain, though. I can't say. We'll have to see what our first strike wave turns up. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to find anything. What do the reports say? Most up-to-date information says enemy carriers are there to our west. Probably headed into, yeah, they're probably trying to make port. Since they probably know that staying out and about now is really not what you want to be doing. Oh, that's annoying. We sent our aircraft to the wrong place. They're not going to find anything. That is annoying. Although, that being said, we have a fresh report of the carriers being right there. Well, friendly aircraft have approached enemy ships. I don't know quite what they found, or whether they hit anything. Well, they certainly hit something. I don't know what they hit, but they hit something. Well, our carrier aircraft found something. I don't know quite what they found, but they found something. If we don't find those carriers, I'll pounce on that force of light cruisers and obliterate it. I mean, these battleships have absolutely proven that the AI really tends to overbuild its ships in terms of size for what they actually... Oh, hello. What's that? Wait, are those... They might be. I think they are. Yep, they absolutely are. Enemy carriers sighted. Yep, enemy carriers sighted. Yep, they've just cranked up to try and get away. Well, we know where they are now, which means I can... Oh, no, we're not gonna... Nope, we are not gonna get... Oh, we've literally just... We've chased them into a bay. They literally cannot now escape. It is now a shooting gallery. And there is very little they can do. Problem is, there's also a lot of torpedoes in there. And without the ability to fire into there, going in after them at night... It's really not... It's really not on the bingo card. It really isn't. I'm not joking. Sending my capital assets in there. It's just not worth it. It is genuinely not worth it. It'd be like sailing into Guadalcanal. It's just not... It's really, really bad. There we go. Well, things have gone reasonably okay. Yep, there we go. I'm happy to end that there. We didn't manage to sink any enemy carriers, but we sank a battle cruiser and 3 destroyers. I'm actually happy with that, especially given the fact we suffered very little damage in return for inflicting that. 2 destroyers commissioned into the Navy. Strike a balance between military expenditure and caring for the population. We absolutely should. Okay, so everything's going reasonably okay. How long have we been going for? 2 hours. So Jamaica is under blockade. We are not under blockade. Right. The war goes well. And it looks like I had expected to either win or lose it, but, well, the war goes on. The British do get punches in every now and then, but we do seem to be getting far better of it than they are. We can't seem to pin down and kill their carriers. But we will do. Especially if we can find and kill the carrier Indomitable. But we will. I wonder what poor old Lapwing thinks, swaying at anchor as she does, veteran of the Second War with the British. Wonder what she thinks of all this. And I wonder what the US think, having commissioned the battleship California. And the Independence-class battlecruisers. Actually, yeah, before I save and end it, let's actually have a look and see what the rest of the world has been building. The Americans have built the Hornet class, which they've literally ripped off my carriers, which is annoying. But hey-ho, what are you going to do? They've not got much else. They've got a bunch of destroyers. The Germans have the battleship Lutzow, which is fairly fast and heavily armed. And the Westphalen, which basically returns to a slower speed but even more thick armour. They have the Hindenburg class, which are a bit weird in terms of battle cruiser design, but fairly lightly armoured. The 4-ship-strong Moltke class. And, well, Bonn is not finished yet. They built a tranche of cruisers. They've built a series of aircraft carriers. One of which is fairly large. Britain, we already know, have been fighting them. The French are rebuilding one of their ships. They have the Jean Maries, which we fought already, and the Dunkirks. But French construction and spending has a little bit fallen to the wayside. They seem to be more focused on building large carriers. The Russians have a battleship of 32,000 tons, a small diminutive, which is one of the things people seem to build during the period, and then another derivative, which basically is the same ship but with more speed. They then got back to proper battleships with a 2-ship Borodino class, and they only have 1 battlecruiser in service, Kinburn. Sorry, Grengan, which is a Kinburn class. They are building a set of large ships. They have 3 ships of a purpose-built carrier, which is good, and decent numbers of destroyers. The Japanese have have 4 battleships. 2 of them are old. One built in 1922, the Kashimas, with 10 14-inch guns. The Kagas, with 8 14-inch guns but much higher speed, and then they just went all in, being the only other power apart from me to operate an 18-inch gun. With the Satsuma-class battleships. They are actually one of the most powerful ships on the planet. Although I think some of my better ships, like the battle cruisers or Missouri, could match them. in a straight gunfight. They also have a one-off battle cruiser that's getting a bit long in the tooth now, which is basically as close to a Congo as I've ever seen the AI get in Rule the Waves. The Italians only have 2 battleships, one of which is old, and again, it's one of those diminutives the AI built during the mid-20s, and then Dante Alighieri, which is a more modern ship, basically a fast battleship. They have 2 one-off battle cruisers and a class of 2 building. And then they're rebuilding their other 2 battle cruisers as well. The Spanish have actually done fairly well. They've got one of their older dreadnoughts in service, and then the battleship Hispania, which is a very true modern fast battleship, which is fairly good for them. And then a trio of fairly acceptable, if weakly armed, battle cruisers. And as for the US, they've got one of their diminutives, the battleship California, and then the rest of their force are their battle cruisers. The Confederacy is running away with the building race. Massively so. And I have no reason to doubt that, no, Timu, you are not allowed to take the wheel of my prized locomotive. You might get a locomotive once you've passed your check ride. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming. Hope you've all enjoyed. War is still ongoing with the British. It's turning into a bit of a longer slog than I had thought. We have lost ships during this war. Mostly destroyers, but the biggest losses we suffered was the scuttling of Confederate States herself, owing to lack of fuel. We lost the Gaines Mills, one of our carriers. And the biggest loss we suffered so far was the Judah Benjamin, one of our oldest battleships. But overall, things are going well. We have Franklin Buchanan, 8 months away from completion. She'll complement Missouri and serve quite well as another 20-inch battleship in the battle line. You've got 2 more Red Rivers coming to form another battlecruiser squadron. One that can be more actively used on proactive operations. In fact, one that might be transferred to our eastern seaboard to cause problems for the British on the North American East Coast. Try and threaten Canada. Possibly take Bermuda off them if we can. In short, gentlemen, the Confederacy is absolutely winning this war. And hopefully next week we will bring it to conclusion. Thank you everyone, take care, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye!